Hey, it's you. Come on in. We're glad you're here.
We have our first soap today from West Coast Shaving.
It's a beautiful morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
But on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
We are the Barbershop Duet.
And we're so glad you're here. Welcome. So for mentions today for my birthday, I got a little decoration for the shave den, y'all. And we just wanted to bring to y'all's attention how much fun we have decorating the shave den. Vintage ads and our little replica Disney garbage cans.
And some notes that we get from the artisans we post up inside.
Yes.
Lots of stickers.
Lots of stickers. We should probably have a little candy dish going on in there too.
Yeah, we really should.
Yo, if you do not have a little panache put into your shave den, we would recommend it. Just go on Amazon, grab some vintage Gillette ads or something. It just kind of adds a sense of
It adds to the
whimsy.
experience. You open it and you're like, ta-da, it's shave time. It just reminds me in high school when you got a locker and you could decorate it and put the little magnets and stuff. It's something like that. It's like your little space that's dedicated for fun.
Yeah, so if you're on Instagram, hey, throw a picture of your shave den onto our page. We'll just share it with us. Let us see what's going on. Yeah. So, what is our soap today? I'm so excited.
So, we have not done a soap yet from West Coast Shaving, and we saw that they had a barbershop. So, of course, we had to use it for Barbershop Month.
So, send it on over, folks. Our first one. Let's meet the soap. All right, so this is from the sales page at westcoastshaving.com.
For this shaving soap, WCS worked with Peter Chikalis of Ariana and Evans.
We're big fans of Peter Chikalis.
I forgot he was connected to bring you a tallow-based recipe that nourishes and protects.
Nice.
Loaded with butters and oils, it whips up rich and dense to protect your skin from the blade and leave it soft and supple.
If you grew up with a Main Street barbershop with a red striped pole, plate glass window, newspaper-strewn waiting chair, and combs and mysterious blue liquid, then you probably have your own idea about what a barbershop scent should smell like. Unfortunately, we can't always know exactly what's in your head, but this scent includes a bit of... and we're not even going to say, because there's a few little scent notes there, but they look good, y'all. And it's a Peter Chikalis scent.
Right,
so
I'm curious.
We're big fans. I'm excited. Why don't we open this
box?
box? Here we go, our first one from West Coast Shaving, y'all.
We definitely ordered this a while back, but I'm glad it's
we got the confetti.
So bust it open. There's some other things.
There it is. Yeah, I got a few things here. You did not see the vanilla chai waiting in here.
No.
You didn't see that.
Ooh. There we go.
Oh, I love the labels. Beautiful. It's got a hint of a barber pole stage left.
Yeah, a little brush maybe.
Shaving
How
brush.
fun.
Oh, beautiful. It's a 4-ounce pour. Artisan made in the USA.
intrigued.
Well, should we partake?
I think so.
Whoa.
First impression.
Okay, I want to interview you about this one, so you go first. Here we go.
All right,
step in, folks. First impressions.
We did do the Ariana and Evans Ultima Classico.
Yes, we just covered that one not long ago.
So this is kind of fun knowing it's both from Peter.
Right.
But barbershops can be a whole thing.
Barbershops can be a mess of stuff,
Here's
folks.
your pour for those who like to see.
Very nice. All right.
All right, what kind of barbershop?
Take it into your face.
It said traditional, but you never know.
See what happens.
Oh, it's definitely a clean, fresh, and there is a little powder going on.
Oh, I'm a fan of the powder, folks.
I feel
Just
like
between
it
you
kind
and
of
me,
has that cologne hit at the end.
Oh, I like that.
A little.
I like
so
that.
it's definitely classic and traditional, but it still has a little spin.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see if that makes sense to you. But.
Let's have a grown-up conversation, because as we dive into the barbershops, we have a vague memory of some of our friends that had categorized them.
Yeah, Shave
we didn't
Migos.
remember what they were, but I think that if I were to sort of like start to break down the barbershops,
if we had to pick,
there's a talc-centered kind, and
powdery?
then there's a non-powder kind that I think might be called like a blue barbershop.
A little cologne-y,
it's got a hint of it in the middle that's not a powder, but it's almost like we always see like the white patchouli basil combination with those.
Right, some kind of
so
a herb,
it might be something with those.
Yeah.
So is this one of those? Like a bluer barbershop?
I think it's closer to, it's actually right in the middle.
Oh!
But probably closer to blue. Where then the only other category that we kind of talked about was like adventurous barbershops.
Yes,
like a little mix
like Dos Dogales, which is a Philippine barbershop.
Right. Or ones that have more of like the amber spice undertone.
Yeah,
so we still haven't decided, but that's where we're at.
So this may be a little of column A, a little column B.
Yeah, see what you think. That was my first whiff. We haven't lathered, so
All
just
right,
see what
let's
you get
take
off
this
the pot.
in. Let's see. Oh, Oh, it's different.
And it is a little stronger. I know some of the other barbershops are a little tamer scent-wise because it's kind of a neutral scent, but this seems a little bit more potent.
Peter, nice job, buddy, because I think she's exactly right. I think you've taken the best parts of a traditional powdery barbershop and the best parts of a more modern-y blue barbershop, and they're all here in this wicked balance, and it's bringing the best stuff out of each other.
I would agree.
Wow.
I feel like that's a different kind of pull on either side, which is fun. Again, we're still being surprised.
For sure. I was hoping this is my 8th, 9th barbershop that it'd be a little different, and it is. It's different. But it still brings me to that comforting place of a real barbershop, which ironically doesn't smell like any of these, because real barbershops, they kind of, they're not great smelling. You don't want an EDT of Tommy cuts. You just don't. No. But this stuff, take this. Oh, take this. What else you got?
All right. After I said spice, there is something at the end that might be a little amber.
Yeah. Love it. Let me see.
I don't know. Am I crazy?
Oh, you know what? You know what too I love?
It almost has all three.
This has sort of a fruit, but I'm not getting a crazy citrus off the top. Are you?
No, I would agree. That's why I was surprised, because I got powder.
Right.
Then I went the blue zone, and then my second whiff.
I think almost every barbershop we've done so far has sort of a citrus blast that at some point gets you during the set.
Right, and our first barbershops, we had bergamot. That was always in there, and like a lavender or rosy something.
Right.
So it is
really
odd
different. Really different. I love that.
It's still really bright though, but I'm not hit with that first.
Wow.
If it's there, it's really hidden.
Right, and if there is a powder in this, it is just a beautifully balanced powder to keep the other stuff together. It's not like it's over the top. Right. Exactly. It's underneath it, right?
But do you get some of the amber now?
Wow. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
There's all three in there. That's crazy.
It is. Okay, so hold on. Let us bring in our KUN bowl. So, y'all, if you've been in this world for a while and you've got a few barbershop sets, this one, for me, takes that super traditional talc barbershop that we all kind of know, and then it starts going further with it. It takes it more open. It takes it more fruity. It takes it more calming. It takes it a little more cologne-y. And then, right into the amber stuff. So, it's gonna have all the stuff that you love, and then it's gonna have some new things to offer you. And that's what I love about this. It's built on something that we know, but I feel like everything that they then added to it is just their own thing.
Right. It is, we were almost nervous putting this many barbershops so close to each other, but it actually helps us notice right away what is or isn't different between, things that are in common with certain ones or not. So it is kind of fun to be able to play that card and be like, wait, what's going to be in this one?
No, we were a little scared that the barbershops would be a little too similar to do all in 1 month, but they're not. And this one is so different than the others that we've had.
And now I'm starting to figure out, at least in my mind, what a true barbershop smell is, in my opinion. Like the more that we're getting, like some I really think, that's for sure a barbershop. Otherwise, I'm like, it's on the realm of it. I can see why.
Right.
But
and you know what? In our comments for these videos this month, some people have already been commenting that, I'm from Austria.
Right.
I'm from Austria. I'm not sure what a barbershop is supposed to smell like for y'all. What is it? And we're like, that's exactly what we're trying to figure out.
And I guess ours, our barbershop scent is a little different than what they would assume a barbershop would smell like.
Right.
So especially if you're in Italy, a lot of times that has more like an almondy scent sometimes.
Right.
So it is funny. Traditional. We didn't realize going into this, but internationally, barbershops may be different.
Wow. Okay. So y'all, some of the barbershop scents, the powder scent is perfectly sweet for me. And then if it doesn't use powder, you have to be a little careful for me what brings in the sweet, because sometimes to create that barbershopness, it's a sweet that's a little bit bracing. It's a sweet that's got just a little bit of a, like just a little coldness to it, a little bracingness for me to that floral. Well, in here, it's not powder doing the clean, but you know what else? Because of everything else that's going on in here, there is nothing else that's jumping out to try to be that clean. It's the balance doing it, and then I think you're right. I think it's the amber underneath that's just keeping it beautiful.
Yeah, somehow that it like warms it up. I don't know that ending.
That's what I'm trying to say. This is a warm barbershop spice rather than the colder ones that we picked.
Right, it doesn't get heavy. It's warm.
But maybe it's warm and clean. That's a great way to say it, because they don't really go together. But this has figured it out.
And look at that leather. I
yeah,
gotta
you know
say,
what?
we
don't really comment on leather
But,
here at Barbershop
Peter,
Duet.
what you got
See
going
that 50s haircut the brush has now? See that? Look at that.
His hair.
Beautiful leather.
And that was only a little rip going on.
This is
so.
just going, what do you mean you're not going to shave with me? No, it's
Stay
okay.
tuned.
You're here. You're on the show. Oh, wow. It's just gorgeous.
Right? Okay, so do we give in and see if they even list what those secret weapons are they threw in there?
Let's see what they got. I love that I can take this in as deep as I want, and it doesn't get overpowering.
It doesn't. It's very well blended.
It's right, and the intensity is up there.
It is.
But when I take it in, it just is all comforting.
I
Whoa.
agree.
Okay, now we've got some set notes. Let's keep reading where we left off. Here we go.
But this scent includes a bit of citrus.
Yes.
A hint of floral.
See, there it is. A hint. And I love that he said that, because it's not floral-centered like some of the other ones we did.
Right.
This is a hint of floral.
Okay, and then a touch of musk.
Oh, there it is.
And a modicum.
A modicum of talc.
Yeah, so it is in there.
To give you the feeling of stepping out of the barber chair. And I love that he has perfectly balanced that talc, because it has a way of taking over the show, right? It's just, talc is here. But this doesn't. This keeps it beautifully amongst the other characters.
And I gotta say,
wow.
That balance between, because it really is a hint and a touch and a modicum of things, that they are blended perfectly together. Clearly that was intentional. Like it's just little bits of things that are thrown in there.
Right. And it's funny that we picked that out, that this balance is so good with everything just finding a perfect little place within it.
Right.
That he did use those words, a hint, a modicum, a little of this, a little of that. And you know what's beautiful in this? So, for those of you who are like, floral in my barbershop? What do you know? No. Here's the thing. The floral, the hint of floral for me is being so balanced out by the musk that it's turning one into the other and the other into the one. You tasted that?
No, and I really have to dig to remember there's a floral in there. It's blended pretty well. And the citrus is not the traditional bergamot in your face citrus. It's very hidden in there. So I don't know, maybe the floral and the citrus are kind of blending. Yeah. And then the musk is like perfectly matched. So none of them are really standing out more than the other.
And you know what? I'm going to say it. This is my favorite musk so far in a barbershop, because it is a perfect, sheer, clean musk that works perfectly with those other fragrances. Right. And it just reinvents the barbershop for me. This is not what I would have dreamed it would have smelled like at all.
Definitely not.
But it's painting such a real place.
And we have even smelt the other one, the Classico one from Peter. So it's kind of cool to like see what barbershop he can come up with. But
the different versions of it, right? Fantastic. All right, so I think I'm having a few thoughts. We're going to need to lower the barber chair, take this a little deeper. So you smell just for the musk.
And it is a warm musk to me. I don't know how if that makes sense. Like a little amber musk, maybe, if that's a thing.
And kind of a warm powder that we smelled in some of the Italian aftershaves.
Okay, so smell that. And then see, we'll do the whiff check here.
Oh, yeah, I get more of the citrus in this. I get a little more of the woody in that. And then this is the balance. This is beautiful. So, masculine, feminine, what would happen if this was on you outside?
It's funny because you mentioned floral earlier, and I was like, I really get more masculine out of this. Where some of the other barbershops, the floral, the lavenders or something are much more potent, and I can feel those.
That's another good point. I think all of the barbershops we've done so far are completely more masculine than feminine, because that's the idea. It's not a hairdresser. No. It's a barbershop. But this one's really balanced down the middle, maybe more than any of the others.
But I kind of like that. I can't pick the scents apart, because if I could smell more of the floral or more of something sweeter, I'd assume more feminine if I could.
Yeah, we just did a deep dive into some more of the feminine smelling soaps that are available. We have Witchy Woman and Sweet Stuff coming from Sterling.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it, this is the most feminine possible barbershop that we've smelled yet, and it's perfect because it's right there. On a guy, it would smell awesome. On a woman, it would smell maybe even a little.
It's just a really fresh scent overall. Like it's not like a bar soap kind of fresh scent,
no.
But it's a very clean. Like no matter who walked out of this barbershop, you had clearly just been all done up and pretty and fixed and ready to go. Like you are leaving the barbershop ready to face life.
Yeah, and it does. It's a beautiful masculine scent, but I think it could be really lovely on a woman.
And even the image that they paint at the beginning of like being the Main Street barbershop, if you had the red pole, the plate glass windows, everyone has seen one of these. It has your newspaper strewn around, the combs and the blue. like that is the standard traditional barbershop image.
Yep.
And this totally fits that shape.
Right. And I love that this is the combination of friendly and comforting, because I'll tell you something, 3 doors down from this place is a barbershop that's been there for over 50 years. It was run by his dad before it was run by him, and the house is in the back.
So
family. Y'all, there is always a waiting line at that barbershop, and most guys are not getting their hair cut. Nope. Most guys are there to read the paper. Most guys are there to get the news of the day from the barber because he knows it all, right?
Right.
Most of the guys are there just to hang out with each other, form community.
It's like a hidden safe place, you know?
Yes, this does a fantastic job of painting a picture of that community, somewhere where everybody knows your name. And more than any other barbershop we've done so far, this paints a picture for me of that neighborhood barbershop where you go just to hang out, where you know people like you, where your community is, and where they care about what's going on in your life. Somehow this, and maybe that's what every barbershop scent is trying to do, but this does that. This takes me to a community barbershop that's got a coffee maker in the corner, right? And where everybody can just get up and use the house phone if they need to, right? It's that. It's more of a clubhouse than a barbershop.
That's a good way to put it.
That's where this is taking me, because it's not too clean. It's not too hoity-toity. It's not too beautiful. It's not too classic. It's just your down-home, fun, friendly neighborhood barber who learned from his dad.
You here for a shave? You here for a cut? You here to hang out? Whatever. You know, everybody's welcome. It's just that energy.
So it's pretty simple. All you have to do is be a little kid growing up in your dad's barbershop. Be sweeping up hair on the weekends for a few extra bucks. And then when it's time for barber college, you're going to go and you're going to take over your dad's place. Keep that barber pole spinning out front. Be a pillar of the community. Be the mayor of the town, as we call him. And you just got your own. So head over to westcoastshaving.com where you'll find this and a ton of other cool stuff. Well, I've had my shave and spent some time with this one. Y'all, I love that this kind of starts as that blue barbershop that we might be familiar with, and then it takes a turn. It lightens up, it softens, it's got some woodiness added to it, some muskiness added to it, and it becomes its own personality. And this beautiful barbershop that is in a world where a lot of the barbershops can smell a little bit similar, this one becomes its own thing, and I love that. I mean, I'm a fan of Chikalis' nose in the first place, but this is awesome. And the lather! Y'all, I'm a fan of this lather. Beautiful. It knew just what to do. It sat on my face in just the most perfect way. And when you build a lather, you know if it's a formula that you're going to get along with. And boy, this sure is. I look forward to some more. Thanks, West Coast Shaving.
Welcome to Messages.
Hey, folks. So, after Barbershop Month comes Classic Aftershave Month in February. But after that, we have no idea about what spring seasonals come out. So, we kind of need to know now. If you could put it in the comments, if you know of any spring or summer seasonals that are about to drop in February and March, get them on our list so we can cover them. Yeah, it's just, I can't whiff it deep enough.
Right?
And barbershops don't always do that for me.
And oddly, we're halfway through our recording for all of the barbershop months. So it's fun to know, like, barbershop scents can really change depending the artisan, what their intention is, or what type of barbershop they want.
Yeah, could be anything. I think it's just a cool dude room.
Yeah.
I think that's what just a man cave with a beautiful, inviting scent. That's what a barbershop is.
Just you're content once you're in there. You can stay for however long you want, or just quick visit, wave and go, like whatever you need, they're there.
And as we continue to enjoy these beautiful, friendly barbershop scents, we kind of hope that we're giving you a personification of that too. Somewhere where we know your name, somewhere where you want to hang out, and somewhere where in the live chat, if it's not turned on right now, you can tell us what your favorite soaps are.
Don't forget your next appointment with Barbershop Duet.
You'll smell better just watching this.